Hello, my beautiful people, my royal family. Welcome and welcome to our YouTube channel, Max One from Kenya. If you've not subscribed, actually go subscribe. Hit that bell, subscribe, like, share, comment the video. Yeah, it is another fantastic, actually, it is another fantastic time. God has blessed us, at least we share, hoping and trusting that you are doing very fine wherever you are. Yeah, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It will depend on the time you are going to watch this video. And Max One, I'm so grateful to have a family like you know. Yeah, so without hesitation, without much ado, let me say, actually, on our table, we have a lot to discuss. We have a lot to share. And my videos are always for educative, my videos are always for inspiring, entertaining, and because that is all about YouTube. No hard feelings, but the only thing that I usually want is people to take the message, more especially those people that the message is supposed to be directed to. Yeah, so my family, let me say this. In our village here, we have a lot of things that are going on. Some, act like, they want to set up, It is like a setup. They are trying to now, I think it is no more like content, but people are trying now to bring like, not all, but I can see some have started doing these, these games that they want to play, setting up the subscribers so that maybe they might feel, oh, this one is now genuine, this one is not genuine, others gonna want to say, oh, this one is not a good person, this one is a good person. So I'll be clearing what I want to say about that, and that message is being derived to two people, actually, and I want them to watch this video and watch it very well, because I want to insert injection into them. I want to insert some knowledge and some small wisdom into them, so that it can help them. And also we shall be having the Virginia on our table, because now he has come up in this village, and all the money that is receiving, all the donation that is receiving, is now grabbing the properties of the poor with a penny amount of money. And later the family is left crying in tears, because no one can stand for them. It is very, very bad, because I thought these people, Ayamaro's family, was at least the family that's gonna be changing the narrative of the poor in our village here, gonna be changing the narrative of the widows in our village here, gonna be changing the narrative of the orphans in the village here. But it is vice versa. Actually, they are taking an opportunity. They are opportunists to take and grab the small thing that the poor actually owns, by giving them little money, while taking their properties. And I'll be clarifying what I want to say about the Virginia, and it is a very big disappointment. It is a very big disappointment. Yeah, no one acts like that. So let me start with the two people that I was talking about. Actually, in our village here, we have one lady who is a white lady. She's a white lady by the name Gabivas. Actually, she came in this village during the party. During Marwa's party, she came here. I don't know how she got, the visa, all the passports, to travel from where she traveled to this village. And I know maybe that was her own opportunistic time, that she wanted even to come and stay in our village here. It is not bad, but we never knew the intention of this lady until it came out. And this is how it came out. When the party ended, this lady, when others were going back, she was left in this village, and she was like, I don't have any place to go. I don't, I'm so down, and I want at least to stay in Nyabohanse for a while as I collect myself. So people were wondering, how is this lady now? Because in our village here, people do, like tend to worship the white skin. Huh? Like when a white person comes here, in bracket mzungu, young boys, tend to run, helter skelter. They don't look back because they think that is a source of money. But it was vice versa with this lady, because about the maybe the years, I can say Gabi is almost 54. She's almost 54 there, 55, at the age bracket of our president. you know so when she stayed here, as I have told you, our brothers, not of all of them, but we have those who, when they see white skin, they feel drunkard. They just feel that they feel drunk, because of the skin. So we got one of our boys here in this village, known as Bushman, whom now proposed. I don't know how he proposed. I don't know if it is Gabivas who proposed, but I know Gabivas is the one who proposed to this young man, because this young man is almost, turning to 30. We are the age bracket, same me and him. We are just there. So after a while, after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we saw them together, and we thought maybe it was all about, making content here and there, but we just found out that it was something different. Actually, they were eating the forbidden fruit, enjoying the forbidden fruit, and the people were like, this one is supposed to be a mom to this guy, to this, because 55 years old, 56 years, and a 28 boy, or 29 boy, that is supposed to be his first son. But I usually say age is just a number, and so long as you are getting what makes you happy, we cannot say that it is bad. No, so long as it makes you happy, so long as you feel like, I'm in the heaven, so what will we do? We cannot even, we cannot come in and say, no, stop this, do this, because our brother is getting the right, medicine that he wants. So we cannot just say, no, because love is a blind thing. It implants itself wherever it implants itself. It's just a number, because we have also our musician here, known as Guardian Angel, who has married, he married a 62 year old lady. And at that time, Guardian Angel was around 28 years. So age is just a number. So me, I don't have anything for them dating or what. But now the problem is that yesterday, I think yesterday part 1, I saw what they were doing in this village, and I was like, this is not how someone who is mature enough should behave. For instance, this is not a way how Gabivas is supposed to behave in our village here. Maybe they got they had a slight quarrel, and here, even if Gabivas came out and exposed his husband, because in bracket the husband, because now they are dating, and they are dating, and I don't know how long it will last, but I'm praying for them to it last. I was surprised and I was so disappointed to see, like, Gabivas is trying to set up the subscribers, to come for sympathy, to come, like they want to sympathize with her. She was saying that now, I'm so hungry, I don't have anything to feed on. This young man is very brutal, he has no conscience, he's just drunk, like, he even quoted, he even abused Baba Ann family. Baba Ann's the head of the family, which was very bad, because right now that man, Baba Ann, is a changed man, because even was donated more than 10 goats for him to keep the goats, to keep him busy, you know, grazing the goats here and there. And I was so disappointed when Gabivas quoted that the small young man that is living with, in form of a husband or a boyfriend, is drinking more than Baba Ann. That was a very big insult, and I want her, you know, at least when she goes to watch that video, she should know what she's trying to say. So when I watched that all the video of Gabivas, I realized that she was just, you know, clout chasing. She was just like, you know, she wanted people to come and sympathize. Actually, she needed sympathy. Maybe they want to fix the windows of the house and they don't have money, so they just set up the subscribers to fall into their trap, you know. Because now when she was saying that, you know, she even revealed very, very, very disgusting, you know, things out that, you know, my mom was the one who was building. My mom was the one who was building this house. And the gentleman says is the one building. The gentleman says the one who gave out the land. Bra 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 bra. You know. And there was the question that I would ask myself: if Gabivas is 56 years old, how old is the mom to Gabivas? Maybe she's not the firstborn. Maybe Gabivas must be may be the lastborn. So I was trying to ask myself, how old might the mom of Gabivas be, that she'll be doing those all things, you know, all those energy here and there, you know. That question never came into my mind, but the truth of the matter, because we are intelligent people, we see things from far the way they are. These people had planned. They had planned to set this trap for the subscribers so that the subscribers can fall into their trap and at least sympathize with Gabivas and send money in form of a visa. For her to go back to where she was supposed to go. But it seems that that trap never worked. Or maybe the trap worked, because you don't know. Because when I read the comments, people were sympathizing with her. Go back home, you know, leave that ungrateful young man. And I was like, ungrateful. Gabivas is supposed to be grateful, because when she was stuck in this village, the young man came into rescue. Until now, 6 months online, you know, online. And I can confirm to you that that lady, even the way she carries herself here, it is not like she's portraying the character that is not for the whites, actually. You know, she's acting so different, like, you know, she's so arrogant. Because even what she speaks out shows that, yes, she might be mature, but not mature enough to speak what she was speaking, you know, which was very, very bad. So what I want to send this message, you know, Gabivas, wherever you're watching this video from, it is high time you realize yourself whom you are. You know, you realize, you know, you are supposed to show good morals to our village here. You are supposed to show, even to teach your husband a lot of things, in brackets your boyfriend, Bushman, you know. You are trying at least, you know, and you have no morals, because you're just kissing on camera, you know, trying to show us that now you are trying to bring the Western culture in our village here, kissing on camera, doing rubbish, you know. And you have no shame, that you did the same after you came out kissing with your boyfriend. Now that you've come together, you've now you put the reunion, you've reunited together. You never even, you know, said we are sorry for what happened, you know. We never even said we were trying to create games here and there for you to, at least, to sympathize with us and bring something on the table, you know. Because she was scratching her back, and, like, you know, she did not take shower for days, you know. So I was like, what character of this, you know? This is how a lady should behave. No, you know, because our ladies, our ladies, apart from these Gabivas, they are well behaved, well behaved, you know, and may have a lot of respect for our ladies, much, because without them, actually without them, I don't think there could be these all, these all populations that we have on earth. They're the one who carries, the babies. They're the one who, nurses the babies. Because we men, we don't have a house to carry, or a womb to carry the babies. So we give them much respect. But when we see Gabivas trying to behave so childishly like this, I'm like, what's this? This is a very big disappointment, even to the white people who are watching from his country, his people. Maybe if he has siblings, if he has parents, I don't know, but she is supposed, to compose herself. She's supposed to bring herself together, at least, yeah, at least to show good example. So Gabivas, we are so much disappointed in you, and don't bring that other characters. Don't bring again such rubbish characters that you try to portray to the public. It is a very big it is embarrassing, and to me, I cannot support such a thing. And also to Bushman, when you proposed to this lady, you knew very well that she was older than you. So don't, reach a time now you see, years are going, and when years are going, she does not get younger. So you should maintain the love. Should maintain the love. Know that now after completing the house, maybe you together, I don't know how you are putting it together to build your house, because I'm not there. I don't know who is supporting you. I can't tell. But let it not like you want to use this lady. Then later you come out and try to take a machete here, chasing her, in the village here, like, this is my land, this is my property, and even Gabivas, you should be very, very intelligent at sometimes, because I saw I saw when he said that I will marry you, and you are like, will you marry me on documents? Shall we sign somewhere? And I was like, what's this? What's this? What is not happening? What is not happening? But as a matter of fact, I want to say that Bushman, we marry for companion. We marry to get children. So me, I don't know your marriage, what is up to. Because for 6 months, if you are serious, I think you should have shown at least some seriousness, like our brother Marwa to Rocio. At least, we should have seen the Gabivas, like now trying to behave like a mom, not trying to behave like a girl. Because the character that she's displaying is just displaying the character like for a 17-year-old lady, which is not a good thing. So at least make effort, feed her vitamins, feed her proteins, feed her everything, and also feed yourself very well, and live about, because she said, your wife said, your girlfriend said, Gabivas said, you drink so much more than Baba Ann, meaning that when you drink a lot, even when you go to the steering wheel, you might not, ride that. You might not ride it for long. At least, you should ride it at least, try to ride it. Maybe you should ride it even some, 1 hour, 2 hours, yeah, at least, so that you be serious. And if you're going to want to marry her the way you said, at least let her, give you a kid, and we shall see. For sure you are serious. 6 months is not even 6 months, it's more than 6 months. Because the party, I think now more than 6 months have passed, because you can see Rocio has delivered, and Rocio came when the party was starting. Actually, when the party was in the middle, when And now she has I think it is 1 year plus. So meaning that you should sharpen your engine, my brother. Sharpen your engine. At least, let that lady not behave like that, the way she's behaving. You know, when you sharpen your engine very well, you shut up. You know, she will behave. She will not be coming out trying to say, oh, this happened, this happened. No, no, no. Because she'll be thinking, my young man is putting me in the place that I want to be. Is making me feel like I'm in heaven. You know what I'm trying to, you know, this is a message that I'm trying to, it will help him. Actually, it will help him. But if you're taking a lot of liquor, when you come, when Gabivas wants, you know, you play football and you are saying that you are tired, you know, she'll be just there, you know, trying to shout, trying to tarnish your name because, you know, but when you tackle her very well, she will behave like a, you know, yeah, because the white ladies, you know, the white ladies love the black men. That is a true thing, you know. And even our village boys here, they know how to love back. But when Gabivas comes out and says that, you know, my boyfriend, you know, is like this, like that, we are wondering. So at least up the game. Yeah. So my family, after saying that, let me come to David Jr. David Jr. is another one. I saw him. He had bought a land just nearby, the neighbors. Now, you know, he's trying to buy all the neighbors' properties, more especially those who they are so much down, you know. They are so much down. Actually, he went and bought a land, a very big land, with a lot of small money. Because that money never changed even the life of those people. You know, because if you buy a land from me, maybe 1 million, 2 million, that money, if I utilize it, it will change my life, because I won't be needing you to come and give me the Crocs, give me the shoes by the name the Crocs, those shoes that look like sandals, but they have big eyes, you know. They are open in all sides, you know. They are open in all sides, you know. And it is around 150. That is $1. Around $1. Yeah. And making a long video that, you know, I want to change the life of these people completely. How are you going to change the life of those people completely? And you are the one taking the small thing that even the children, when they are growing, they are supposed to inherit. Now let me ask you, David Jr., if you are taking this opportunity, you are taking all the money that you have been donated to bring tears to the innocent in this village, instead of you know, at least trying to improve the life standard of our people in this village. Now you are trying to show that you are now a boss, and because you came from a humble background, now you want to become rich by taking all that belongs to the poor. Who does that? Because I was so disappointed when you are filming the video of these, you know, low people, the poor. When you are taking one of the subscriber, actually, when you are buying that land, let me tell you, as a matter of fact, David Jr., it's only that sense will never be sense. You know, common is not common to all people. Common sense is not common to all people. Let me tell you something. You went and bought that land, and when you are filming buying that land, one of the subscriber, you know, saw sympathy. Actually, he saw sympathy to that family, because that family, even they never had the bed. The children never had the bed. The person who sold the land for you never had the bed, you know. And he told you, go, I'm sending you money, go and buy the bed, the 2 beds for this family, a TV, a 32-inch screen, and yeah. So what came into you? You know, if you are intelligent, David Jr., you could have known that someone somewhere, he has seen that You know, David Jr. is taking what belongs to this family. So he's trying now to at least to come and, you know, like, he doesn't want this family to think and think and think and think. You know, he wants now to at least to wipe the tears, and that is why he bought it. And I was so surprised. David Jr. saying that now I want to change this family's life completely. Instead of you saying that, for sure, I bought a land in this family, and right now they don't have even a place where they can cultivate. You know, because when he was interrogating the lady came out and said, for sure, right now, if I can have a land where I can at least, because, and that is why I do love ladies. They're somehow intelligent. You know, we men, we should be involving our ladies before we make final decisions. Because in our village here, most of people don't intend to involve their ladies in doing their things. Maybe this young man sold the land, you know, out of the consent of the wife. Maybe if they sat down and agreed, maybe the wife could have said, no, let us not sell this land, because this land is the one that we are going at least to cultivate, at least to have food for our children. So when he was trying to interrogate this lady said on camera that I wish I could have a support to lease a land at least to cultivate. And the Virginia was like, you know, my people, don't quote me very wrong, because me, I'm trying to build myself. So don't say that because I bought their land, now it is very bad for them, saying that you should lease land for them to cultivate. And I was like, now what have you gone to do there? You know, meaning that these people need land, and you've gone and bought the small land that they have, because that is your tendency. It is not once, not twice, because even the plot that you bought at near Fellow the Boy's place, there was a small permanent house there, a slope. Kids were living there. Their parents were living there. Their kids were living there. But you bought that land when the innocent children were still living there. Do you know where they're living right now? Do you know the kind of life that they're passing through? And the money that you're giving out is a penny. Very little money. Just because you are taking advantage of these people are so drunkard. And later now you want to sell those lands in millions and millions. You know? God will punish you. I'm telling you this. If you're not going to change, even those lands that you are buying, God is not going to do anything good from them, because the tears of these people that are shedding, don't think that they will go like that. Because it was a very big disappointment, this lady coming out and saying that, tell your people at least to support me by leasing a land where I can cultivate and get food for my children. You know what? If you don't think, you don't think. Why should you go and buy land? Instead of you adding a land for the orphans, for the widows, for the poor, you are going to grab the small thing that they have. Who does that? And when we say these, people do say, oh, Max One, why are you getting jealous? Oh, Max One, why are you doing this? Oh, Max One, why are you reacting this? I'm reacting because I'm seeing the tears of the innocent people in this village. Now you are there trying to we know you very well. You will never even take 1,000 from your pocket supporting a vulnerable person from this village. It is that subscriber who made you go there forcefully, and he wanted to expose you. Let me tell you, that subscriber wanted to expose you indirect, but you don't know. You know, because he wants to bring sense into you. That why are you trying to grab? These people needs help. These people needs help. Instead of you helping them, why are you taking the small thing that belongs to them? So that subscriber was trying to put some knowledge, some wisdom, some thinking, some sense in you, but you don't realize. You know, people even don't have shoes. You are going to buy a land to the people who don't even have shoes. You know, it's a very big shame. And God is watching you. Instead of you buying land from the rich people, the people who are owning hectares and hectares of lands, you are going to buy a land of the innocent, and they have children that are growing. Where do you want these children to go when they grow up? Where do you want them to go? That because you just, brainwash them, give them small money, they sign for you the document, the title deed and everything, you own the land. And later when now they will have come to their senses when they are demanding, you now be telling them, now you have to add a lot of money on this land if you want it back. That's the game that people are playing here. So that subscriber wanted to put some senses in you, but because you are a dump-headed person, you will never realize what he was trying to tell you. Because he's trying to tell you that, yes, you've took the land of these people, but do they have even a place to sleep? They don't. Do they have even a TV to watch? They don't. They don't have even the shoes? They don't. Do these children, have future? They don't. Eh? So why are you doing this? So I'm sending you there. Take this support to them. Take this support to them. Take this, and you are there trying to beat your chest, I want to transform this family forever. It was a command. You must have done it. You must have done it. You must have done it by yourself. Because we know very well. We know. You will never change you will never uplift anyone for support from this village. We know you. So all these pretenders, you have, you should bury it, you should bury it. And this is what is happening. Congrats family. At least you came from a very, 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 very humble background. You had only one slope of house, very small house that you are living there. So why are you trying to grab? What if at that time someone could have come and bought where you stay? Where would you have gone? You as a family, I'm talking to you, Congrats family. Where could you have gone if someone could have come and purchased the properties that you were living in that time when you are so poor? Ask yourself the same questions that you are trying to do to other people in this village. Trying to brainwash people because you are receiving a lot of donations. You have many people, more than even 50 who are supporting you, sending you money now to come and take everything. Now maybe you are discussing that you want to conquer the village. I'm telling you, God is watching. God is watching, because we know you people, you will never do anything for yourselves. You only want people to come and do it for you. And you have that potential because people who have got more than 70 subscribers, that is the Vijonia. Dimwangu is having more than 400,000 subscribers. Maaro is having more than 500 subscribers, meaning that when he uploads a video, even that payment per month is supposed to pay him enough, but they are now trying, but God is not human. God never sleeps. What I want you to pass this message to this family is that be humble, have humility, have conscience. It is not a good thing. It's not a good thing. And me, I'm telling you, if you extend your hands and come to our people, our relatives that you want to buy land, hey, that's the time you will say that people are not stupid. For sure, people are not stupid. At least buy land from people who have a lot of acres of lands to sell. Not innocent people who have got only a full plot and you buy the whole full plot plus the mud house, plus the house that they are living in, the innocent children that are now walking the streets, Even I feel so emotional, I feel so bad, I even don't want to continue with this video, let it end here. But David Jr., wherever you're watching this video from, just know that we are watching you from a distance. We are seeing you in 18. It's a very bad thing. Even if God has blessed you, don't punish other people. Don't punish the poor. Now you're acting like that person in the Bible that was having a lot of sheep. more than 300 sheep, and there's one who was having a one sheep, and he came and took that sheep from that poor man. That is what you're trying to show us here, and you are pretending that you are building a big church. You know, the big church is there, your dad is a pastor, your mom is a pastor. What example are you trying to show now, the children of a pastor? What you're trying to show to the village? It's a very big disappointment. So thank you very much, my family, for watching. At least comment down there, let me know what you think about this video, and just know that it is raw and cut, and I love you, and I love you so much. For my families, I want to say thank you so much for always praying for me, because even me, I always pray for you. So let's see each other in the next. God bless you and bless you so much.